Alright, time to actually do something. Last part was a whole lot of nothing. I guess we did fight two bosses. But that was both in the beginning, so... Yeah, a whole lot of nothing. We shot down a dragon. That was cool. So let's go kill a dragon.
Oh. Oh yeah, I forgot we did that.
Literally ended with the cool cutscene, man. How can you not remember?
Dude, I don't know what I was on last part.
You're on nothing. You hadn't eaten.
Oh yeah, I was running on fumes.
Anyways, we gotta go down this little valley. If you run here when he's not shot down, he'll just go around breathing fire everywhere. And he'll stay in the sky. You cannot hurt him. He'll just kill you. So that's no good.
Interesting.
Gotta get my bearings, you know?
Kill the dog!
Fuck the dog. You gonna die.
Not if you keep missing.
He's got a lot of moss on him. That's an old-ass dog.
I don't think it's good when animals grow moss on their bodies.
Don't sloths grow moss?
To the vet. Sloths?
Yeah. Pretty sure they have a lot of shit growing on them.
Well, maybe, because they move at like 3 inches per year.
Something like that. They're dumb animals.
Do these fuckers poison you?
Yeah.
Why?
Either that or bleed. I can't fully remember what that meter is. Well, because, you see, they don't do much damage. They gotta have a status effect. They gotta fuck you over somehow. This is Dark Souls.
Every time you stand still and stare at, like, one of these fog doors, I imagine you're getting, like, Vietnam flashbacks.
My brother will just like to randomly stop, and it's really, really annoying. I can't get it through his head. Dude, I'm recording.
That's just how he plays, you know?
Good. That's not even how he plays usually.
Says the guy who gave his controller to a child on a undisclosed future playthrough.
Hey. It'll make it fun, trust me. For like a minute. And then he died.
I don't think it'll be distinguishable from your regular gameplay. Ooh.
Yeah, you're not wrong about that. Because according to you, I'm bad at Sonic games, so...
I made a resolution that I would stop judging your gameplay so hard, but I do it anyway because it's funny.
When did you make that resolution? I don't remember this.
I made it to myself.
Well, now you're on a YouTube channel, so that's kind of the fun. What's up, Calamite? You're gonna die.
Why isn't he shooting fire? Oh, there he goes. That was good timing.
Yellow fire. It's dope. And he's got this. Don't get hit by this. It gives you way more damage. Or you're...
How do you dodge that?
You dodge it. Roll out of the way, but you see, I have no dodge, as you can see. This is not a good armor for this fight.
Oh, well, you're gonna freaking die.
Yeah, he did die. Take that, brother.
Brother, what are you doing?
He will forever be known as brother. Because I will not.
We can't call him anything. He doesn't have like a. I don't know. We could.
He's got a gamer tag. I'm not gonna use the gamer tag.
Why don't we just call him Daryl?
Daryl.
He's like the unofficial third member of the channel at this point.
You know, kind of. We've been around for what, like 20 weeks, 25 weeks or so.
Yeah.
This has been going for 13
for
weeks
half
now.
Of that, yeah.
So, that is a large portion of the channel. Ah!
And he will be doing the other Souls game, so, like...
Yeah, he's excited for 2. Thankfully, we're not going to get to 2 for a while.
Stab him! Yeah!
Bitch.
Oh, shit!
Ow.
Ah!
This is not a good armor for this fight.
Why is he still using it?
Because he's dumb and stubborn.
And that's gonna hurt. Ah.
Ow.
Again. No!
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh god.
He got greedy. Yeah, this guy looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's like
one of those rare times you get to fight an actual dragon.
Yeah, I was gonna say, for like the other Souls like boss designs, he's kind of like basic. Because it's just a dragon with a cool face.
You should look up Dark Eater Midir from Dark Souls 3. I think you'd like that design a lot if you like dragons.
You know what dragon I really like? The one from Shrek.
I do too, buddy. I do too. I can't even insult you for that. I love Shrek.
Dude, all you can do is freaking stand and heal.
Yeah.
It wasn't even enough.
So anyways, I think this is the death where we change controllers. I thought about putting in a training montage from Rocky that Family Guy made fun of. But then I was like, oh, 40 seconds of Family Guy might be a bad thing for copyright. So I didn't put that in.
We're not partnered yet. It doesn't matter.
Anyways, training montage time. We're going to kick that dragon's ass, but we need some new armor.
But what armor?
I don't know. Maybe I should have edited the menus. We're still here. I don't know how long this goes for.
Oh, you woke up. Okay.
No, it was the scene from Rocky 4 because it ends with Brian Griffin shouting Drago, and I was like, that sounds like Dragon. That would be perfect. Now I'm really regretting not putting that scene in. Would have been funny.
Break through it all, don't look down. You should have just edited that song in.
That would have been awesome, but he's got his own boss music, so we gotta keep that in.
Damn.
I'll save that for the next boss rush that I don't edit.
Then if you were looking for a song about dragons, you should have used Rock the Dragon for the training montage.
No, I have class.
Dragon, Rock the Dragon, Ball Z. That song.
Apparently I'm a basic bitch, so I just put on a complete armor set.
Oh, okay. At least we're fast again.
Anyways, we can ignore Rock the Dragon. That song sucks. The Funimation intro that's literally just a 2-minute guitar solo is better. I love that intro.
I mean, you're right, but I still like Rock the Dragon.
I don't. I dislike it.
At least it's not Grand Tour.
I like Grand Tour.
You like Grand Tour, but not Rock the Dragon?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Grand Tour gives me nostalgia vibes, and it's dumb and I love it.
Now put on my music. Step into the Grand Tour, Grand Tour, Grand Tour.
Dude, GT was like the coolest thing when I started watching it.
Dude, even as a kid, GT peed me off.
Also, yeah, the audio's fucked up already.
So well.
We're going to be dealing with this for the rest of this part and next part. Have fun!
Oh, well.
Because this is the final recording session where we go to the end. It was like 2.5 hours. I gotta stop recording for 2.5 hours.
Yeah, come on, Daryl. You gotta make the recording look good.
I'm the one playing right now. This isn't Daryl's fault.
No, I know. I'm saying that you were being like, you gotta make the recording look good, but then your audio's fucked.
Listen, I can't. You see, I can't control that while it's happening. Shut up and enjoy the boss music.
Dragon, Rock the Dragon, Dragon Ball Z.
I can't keep making Dragon Ball Z references in the thumbnails.
Yeah, you can.
Probably.
This game's
Yeah,
called
probably.
Dark Souls. We could just have Dragon Soul playing.
Ah, yes, more copyright.
Yes.
But which version? The original or any of the Funimation versions? Because there's like 8 of them.
The Vic Mignogna version's clearly the best.
I mean, kind of, but like Vic Mignogna is controversial topic now.
Yeah. I never really fully looked into that situation. So I don't really know.
As far as I can tell, yeah, you can dodge it. See, as far as I can tell, he pleaded guilty, but then never appeared to court, and that was like the last I saw of it.
Ah. Okay,
So I'm like,
see,
okay,
not
so
appearing to
he probably
court
did
is
it.
not a good thing. So, oh well.
I mean, he's a good voice actor. I'm going to enjoy his dubs, but like, kind of ruins it.
Yeah, I mean, whoever they got for Dragon Ball Fighters to replace movie Broly, he does a pretty good job. I can hardly tell the difference.
Yeah. It's just kind of funny though that as soon as he gets to actually voice act as Broly, he gets fired from the role.
Yeah, and
let's be honest, his original appearance was not voice acting. I feel like he was there for another role, and they just asked him to shout a ton, and they're like, "All right, let's go with it."
yeah, and the time he gets to do a voice acting role, it's like 40 minutes of just screaming.
Go back to Fullmetal Alchemist, Vic.
Literally, once that fight begins in Super Broly, Broly doesn't say a word. He's just screaming.
And that's why Superhero is a better movie.
Yeah. I mean, that fight, though, is gorgeous.
Oh, the fight's good, but, like, I need a plot here.
I really like the... Oh, you killed him. I really like the plot. I really liked, like, all the, like, flashback stuff that movie had to, like, before Vegeta was gone. So, I don't know. Why do we keep talking about Dragon Ball? I just realized.
Because it's a good show?
I don't
know. If it were up to me, I'd talk about hentai the whole time. So it's like, we need a balance here.
I mean, dude, rewatching the original Dragon Ball, the amount of times they played that saxophone song whenever there's a hot chick on screen and Roshi's like busting a nut.
That's like every anime ever.
Yeah, but it's like the same song over and over, and for the first like 30 episodes of Dragon Ball, it plays like almost every episode.
See now whenever I hear a saxophone in anime, I just associate it with Kurumi Tokisaki from Data Live. Go watch that show.
I associate it with Rouge the Bat in Sonic X.
God damn it.
The 4Kids version of that has like the saxophone is just screaming every time she's on screen. It's so funny.
I try to forget Rouge's 4Kids voice actor as much as I can. I hate her.
Yeah, they kind of gave her like a MILF voice for no reason.
You see, so does the JP dub, but the JP dub sounds so much better about it.
Yeah, because JP MILFs just sound better.
Exactly. You get it. And that's why I always play SA2 in the JP dub now.
Dude, I was doing some test stuff the other day with that, and I just was like, I want to finish off the Dark story. So I had the Japanese voiceover on, and I was playing on my new CRT, and the volume was up really loud, and Rouge's game noises in Japanese are so bad.
Yep.
Holy Christ.
You're welcome. See, now combine that with Heroes and the fact that if you look at her in the first person view, she winks at you.
Ah, yes. We'll just have that like footage of her winking at you, and then it cuts to black, and then it's just all of her SA2 noises in quick succession.
And that'll be the entire Team Dark playthrough for Heroes.
Yes.
I'll cut out the rest.
Damn.
Thank you, Hawkeye. Go.
I
You're
love
beautiful.
the Avengers. Dude, my family, we're watching the one of the freaking Mission Impossible movies, and what's the damn actor's name that plays Hawkeye in the Avengers?
Jeremy Renner.
Okay, yeah. So he's in this movie. And like I was like, oh hey, it's Hawkeye. And then for the rest of the movie, my mom, every time he's on screen, she got really excited and was like, oh my god, it's Hawkeye. Like she forgot he's in the movie. Maybe she's developing dementia.
You should go show her this part when we're done recording.
She's probably hearing me speak right now. We have like no sound protection in our house at all.
Mm-hmm. That's how all houses in America go.
Yeah. Which, by the way...
Hi, Chester.
Oh, hi, Chester. But yeah,
Are you gonna kill me again, or just be a dick? Looks like he's just being a dick.
Should have played Bloodborne, bitch.
Honestly.
When's Bloodborne getting remastered?
I thought I was pissed when they announced the Last of Us remaster. If Bloodborne gets a remaster, I'll be real pissed.
Dude, that's literally all anyone has been like begging for so long. It's like they don't want any more freaking new games. They just want Bloodborne on all consoles.
It's like Final Fantasy fans when they were waiting for that 7 remake. Apparently, when 12 came out, the guy who received his first copy was asked to say something to a news camera, while after being given the newest Final Fantasy from the creator of the game, and he just said, "When's Final Fantasy 7 getting remade?" Didn't even care that he owned Final Fantasy 12. Nope, he just wanted 7.
He didn't even care that it came straight from the creator either. Like, I'd be freaking out. Dude, I would never ask for anything ever again if freaking Yuji Naka drove up to me in his Ferrari and handed me the first copy of Sonic Adventure 3.
It sucks too, because 7 Remake really destroyed Square Enix, because originally they wanted to make, when they were making Final Fantasy 13, they tried to make that so good that no one would want a 7 Remake.
Lol.
And it kind of really messed with its development. So that's unfortunate.
And then it's just super linear.
It is very linear, yes.
Seems like an RPG I could play.
Yeah.
It's...
I mean...
Wait. It's Final Fantasy VII Adventure 2.
I honestly really like the combat system of the game when you're up against a tough enemy. I just wish you didn't have to fight all the smaller fights, because those ones you just get into a routine for, and they really get boring, because you regain all your health and magic back at the end of fights. So there's kind of no reason for them. You have to be on your toes, too. You can't just be blinding them, because they can kill you. But even then, you're only changing things around like a little bit. But like in bosses and such, where you have to constantly change and mess with the battle system, is actually a lot of fun. Okay. No English for you. I'm gonna edit that song out of the entire game when I play it.
No, when you play it, you gotta play that fan-made 3DS port.
It is nowhere near complete, my guy.
I
It's
know,
okay.
but it would be so funny because it's just
We'll,
crunchy
we'll just
Sonic
hey, if we
Unleashed.
have that, we'll have 4 ways to play Unleashed. We'll have HD, we'll have Wii, we'll have PS2, and we'll have that.
Wii and PS2 are just the same game, though.
Yeah, but the PS2 version's way worse,
I mean,
and therefore weren't a playthrough.
Sonic is not like as shiny in the PS2 version.
Oh, I guess I should talk about where we're going. We're getting real close to the abyss, and you can actually see humanity floating around that will attack you. It's kind of neat. And then this is a side path. You want to go down here to do a really sad quest. You want to follow this cat because it will lead you to a wolf you need to save, who's being guarded.
This area is scary. I don't know if I can watch this anymore. There's too many Dark Souls. I thought this was Dark Souls 1.
I think it's cool because like it's kind of like the abyss brings out the pure humanity or something. I don't know. It's neat. It's fun to think about.
Why is humanity black?
Because we have the Dark Soul. They're naturally evil. Save the doggo.
Why did
So
you
this
cut?
is Artorias' dog.
Oh.
Sif the Great Grey Wolf.
Dude, you're
Those
getting...
humanities can really fuck you up.
It's a baby zombie. Just kill it.
Artorias was trying to protect it, but then ended up getting corrupted, so she's been sealed here. We really gotta rescue her. But once you rescue her, she'll help you in the boss fight. Yay! You really need help in that boss fight. It's the hardest fight in the game. And it's kind of like a prototype Elden Ring boss, or Bloodborne boss. Where it's really aggressive, and only difficult in this game because this game's not built for that kind of aggression. Which is something that Elden Ring, Bloodborne, and Sekiro would make better use of.
Mm-hmm.
She's
Bye,
got
dog.
Artorias' sword.
But we only get the shield.
You get his sword from using Artorias' soul.
Oh, yeah. I forgot that Daryl
But we already
just
used the soul.
it. Yeah.
Despite a knight. That's a big ass shield.
Dark Souls.
Onwards. Hey, you yelled at me for not cutting out menus. There's some menus. Rejoice.
Yeah, but it's confusing because you should show that stuff in the earlier parts.
Screw that.
And then cut it out later on.
Earlier parts takes a while because there's a lot of planning. You gotta plan out your build, what you want. Now it's just kind of, alright, we got everything we need, so don't have to care. Fuck you. Fuck you too. Yeah, they're just kind of floating around here. This isn't fully in... You're never fully in the abyss here.
Uh-huh.
Because when you're fully in the abyss, there's like no landscape. It's just nothing. It's just darkness. It's just a void. Which you will get to see later in a boss fight. But not in the DLC.
These humanities fucking
basically,
you
we
up.
gotta go defeat the source of the abyss to kind of seal it off from further infecting the area. Which is what Artorias was supposed to do, but he got corrupted.
We are now Artorias.
Yes, actually.
We fused his soul
You are
with
Artorias,
ours.
the Abyss Walker, which is kind of cool. Neat to think about.
We did fuse his soul with our essence, so like
Yeah. Dark Souls has a surprising amount of time travel. Usually linked to the Abyss.
Hmm. Wait, so we are actually Artorias and we killed ourselves?
No, Artorias, Artorias' legend's actually talking about you, but everyone thinks it was Artorias.
Okay. Well, that's not really time travel.
Yeah, it is. We're back in time. Ah! Ow.
Since when are we back in time?
We got pulled through a portal by that big giant hand, and he pulled us through time.
That was just a portal. That could be any old
these are
portal.
ancient days.
They look no
because
different.
Artorias in our current time is long, long dead.
Yeah, and now he's dead again. So
he was never brought back to life.
Sure he was.
This is the first time he died.
We killed him.
This is how he died, because you killed him.
Oh, well, why'd we do that?
Because he was corrupted by the Abyss and was attacking us.
We'll just...
And now we gotta finish his work.
We don't owe him anything.
No, we don't. But, you see, the game progresses this way, so I'm gonna do it. This isn't like Ultima. You can't just say no and then leave the game.
If someone watches this part and thinks that I'm a dumbass, first of all, you're right. Second of all, I am just, like, pulling his leg. I understand time travel.
But do you really?
I do.
Yeah, you've watched Doctor Who.
So, Doctor Who makes, like, no sense sometimes.
I'm not talking about Doctor Who.
Why not?
Because we gotta talk about Dark Souls. There's been enough time talking about Dragon Ball. We gotta talk about Dark Souls.
We've been talking about Dark Souls for like the last 5 minutes.
And we'll continue talking about it because there's cool stuff to see.
Not right
it's
now.
Lore time. You don't think this is cool? I see how it is.
Well, we've been seeing
your Crash playthrough was boring. Ugh.
Yeah, well, you're fucking stupid.
Sorry, channel's over. I'm not even gonna bother uploading this.
Vietnam flashbacks. You had to cut out your 30-minute Vietnam flashback there.
You weren't supposed to see the cut.
It was so obvious. It's gonna be obvious if you're standing in front of a moving texture.
Don't worry about that.
Ah!
It's the hand!
It's Shadow of the Colossus.
I'd probably rather fight one of the Colossi than this guy. This guy fucks you up. Alright, well, thanks for ruining that moment.
This guy actually looks like just like a cooler version of one of the enemies in Unleashed.
Say hello to Menace, Father of the Abyss. This is the original owner of the Dark Soul.
Ah.
The father of humanity. The furtive pygmy.
You just got freaking comboed.
Yep. The hardest boss in the game.
Oh, we're at... Oh, okay, we're not fighting.
Basically, he was heavily tortured by humanity, and they took away his doll that gave him comfort, and he got really pissed, and that's why he drug you through time, because you had the doll.
We can give
the
you
broken pendant. You picked up the broken pendant.
We could give you the damn doll.
No, it's the pendant. I fucked up.
We could give you the damn pendant.
Well, no, because he really wants to take it.
Why can't we befriend the bosses?
Oh, that's what people really want to ask in Demon Souls. Oh yeah, it's finally here. Our first invasion! Let's go! Time for PvP! Multiplayer! Yay!
Oh, he just went Kaioken.
So did we, it's okay. But it's not, because this guy's good at Dark Souls multiplayer. That's what Dark Souls multiplayer looks like. It's a broken mess.
Literally just walked behind you.
Yep!
And then fenced you to death, damn.
Yep!
Imagine dying to us. That thing doesn't even look sharp.
Alright, there was that.
Okay.
That's the only reason I included it in, because we finally got invaded. I had to show that off. Alright, back to the fight. I wasn't human last time I did this fight, but you can summon Sif, that dog we saved, or the wolf we saved,
Oh,
and
heck
she'll
yeah.
help you. But you gotta summon her in the arena, so it's kind of tricky. Because the game's a dick like that. I guess it makes sense since he pulls you down into it.
There's not enough goofy screams in this playthrough.
There she is! Ow! I tried putting in the Wilhelm scream once, but for whatever reason, it would not work. It just sounds like distorted ass.
Distorted
anyways,
ass.
Sif... Shut up. Anyway, Sif does not do a lot of damage, but Sif is a fucking tank with a high amount of health and will easily draw aggro. So you can actually heal.
No!
And that's her main contribution to this fight. Ow. Ow.
Oh my god.
What?
This fucking guy is hard. Also,
Yeah.
hold on. You commentate my cat screaming.
Ugh. Man. As I was explaining, he is very much like an Elden Ring boss. With way more aggressive, way high damaging. One of the things that I think helps in Elden Ring is having the spirits and being easily able to summon things to help you. And then also having the horse and generally different ways to move around. Same thing with like Sekiro, so you don't have to just generally dodge, you can do sprinting and shit. And it helps with a lot of the more aggressive fights, but in Dark Souls, especially with this guy, or I can't think of anything from 2, but Nameless King from Dark Souls 3, very much feel like Elden Ring bosses instead of Dark Souls bosses. And whenever Jelly Lord gets back. Go, dog. Oh, I guess it does a fair amount of damage.
Go, dog.
Yeah! Went on a long tangent about Elden Ring bosses.
Okay.
Solo commentary is hard.
Just, oh my god, this guy sucks.
Yep. He's very aggressive, and you don't have many ways to deal with that aggression. I probably should have been using a shield. But stubborn,
Ow.
so not using a
Just
shield.
hit him, damn it. Stop
Sif
missing.
almost got some. Sif, like I said, Sif's just there to draw aggro and have a high health bar.
This guy can dodge you better than you can dodge him.
Yep. Alright, well the emote didn't work, but oh well. Solo Menace, yay. Dusk, that's your name. We rescued her again. For
And
the second
she's
time.
just stuck down here.
Yep.
Put her out of her misery.
I'm sure you can talk to her later somewhere, but it's the end of the playthrough. Fuck that.
That means she
won't wake up here.
freaking gets out of here.
Yeah. Once you rescue someone, they just kind of get up and leave as soon as you use the bonfire, and they'll just be gone.
But this is also
Isn't
the
that neat?
past, so you can only talk to this lady in the past.
Yeah. And you can freely travel between the past and the present via bonfire. Isn't that cool?
Man, that's overpowered.
You can in 3 as well. 2, you can't do that, but in 2, the time travel's a little different. You, like, travel through memories, which is kind of dope. But you don't, like, directly travel through time in 2.
She has nothing to say to you, dang it.
It's a she.
I said she.
I think you said he.
I did not say he. You're just
Fuck the semantics.
projecting.
Okay. Alright, let's go talk to the mushroom lady.
Yes, back to the Mystic Ruins.
I can't sing the Mystic Ruins theme.
I thought you were doing
I don't fucking know.
because you started off with the
I'm tired. It was a long day at work. I thought I was going to be leaving early, but no, I looked at the time, and the department I was in was leaving early, but I was leaving at my regular time. I was like, you motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I thought you tricked me.
I was leaving my work today on time, but then one of my coworkers started talking to me as I was walking out. So I ended up staying an extra 30 minutes for no reason.
Were you still clocked in?
Well, we don't actually clock in or out. We log our own hours.
What a bitch.
Yeah, and since I'm a contractor, I'm not allowed to go over 40 hours, so I wouldn't have been able to add any extra time for it. So,
what a bitch.
Yep.
I don't even work 40 hours a week. I only do 36 for the whole weekend.
I mean, that's pretty nice. Though having to work on the weekends is a pain that I don't ever want to revisit.
I don't think it's that bad, but I don't ever use the weekends anyways.
It's just bad when all your friends also have regular work schedules and only do stuff on weekends. So if you're working weekends, you can't really do anything with your friends.
You see, though, that's the neat thing. What friends?
Me?
Yeah, that's what the channel.
Why the fuck are you fighting this chick?
Because she's boring and isn't doing anything.
She's mourning the loss of someone.
Yeah, Artorias, and we already killed him, so fuck him. Now you get to be parried. Ow.
You get to be poisoned.
Oh my gosh!
That's what you freaking get.
My brother gets really cocky when it comes to parries. Good job. Good going, Daryl.
Yeah, Daryl.
If my brother ever appears on this channel, he's gonna be really confused.
And we'll have to call him Daryl. So
I know.
There you go.
He got it. Now that we got Solaris shield out.
Praise the sun, bitch.
Praise the sun, I'm a Solaire. I don't know if I'll remember to show it off whenever I get to Borderlands 2, but there's a Dark Souls reference that you can find on like this tiny island. And there's a bonfire on it, and a guy walking around called Knight Solitaire.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, there's that. In case I forget it in the eventual Borderlands 2 playthrough, because I'm doing that.
Nah, I call Borderlands.
No. No. Maybe if you want to do a co-op playthrough, then maybe. But no, you don't get to touch Borderlands. That is my child. It sits there with Nier Automata and Sonic Heroes. It's mine. It is mine.
Well, you know, maybe by the time we have to get around to those games, you know, maybe some horrible accident will cripple your hands. I don't know.
I don't like the sounds of this.
Oh, well, don't worry.
I fear for my safety.
Just don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Anyways, now we're that lady.
Yeah. She has a cool set. I wanted it.
And you're changing it already.
Yep.
What happened to
That's
Fashion
just
Souls?
How it goes. They're going for the Fashion Souls. We gotta change it around a bit.
Put the red dress on.
I would, but I'm not the one in control.
He just didn't do anything. It's
Yep.
He put it back on.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Daryl, what
It's
the
either
fuck?
leave that in or jump cut. Would you prefer to jump cut?
Well, I would have made fun of it either way. But now I can make fun of Daryl instead of you.
Alright, Chester. Fuck you.
and you get pushed off.
I like how he tells you it's your fault for this, and I'm like, you're the one who attacked first, you bitch. But also, it's a good thing you use a crossbow, and that's easy to deal with. Bloodborne can't help you now, bitch. Ow.
I'm
Just
the
attack.
Bloodborne
Okay,
motherfucker.
You win, please. Oh, please.
Okay. Oh, please. Oh, please.
He went the way of SA2.
Hey, it's not a speed. He must be using the Chaos Emerald.
No, he got his mask. Yay! I can wear your face, you bitch.
It's kind of lame that the hat is attached to it. You can't do it
It's
separate.
like it's like Jotaro's hair.
Ah, yeah.
The hair and the hat
True.
are the same thing.
They're one entity.
It makes it more confusing when he actually takes off the hat, and it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and it's just regular hair.
Rocky, why can't you draw this properly?
I don't know. I just
Yeah.
always figured the hat was ripped in the back, but he wears it anyway. That's,
And it just blends in perfectly with his hair.
yeah.
It's Star Platinum is just there doing all the work. Or like constantly molding it.
He's
And that's
constantly.
why it took a while for his stand to manifest. It wasn't because of Dio or anything. No, it was because it was always managing his hair, and it just had to level up enough.
Old man, this hat, it's glued to my head. I don't know what to do. Joker.
Probably because you're Japanese.
You damn Japanese.
Jo-
Stole my daughter.
Joseph being racist. It's great.
I'll never forgive the Japanese.
We're back here now. Alright, time to actually continue the game. DLC's over with. Alright, so our final area will take us to New Londo Ruins to go to the Abyss. Before we can enter the Abyss, we gotta get Artorias' ring.
And how do we do that?
So you remember that dog we found earlier?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's guarding the grave.
Oh, we gotta kill the dog.
Yep! And because you do the DLC, it's extra sad.
I'm calling PETA.
Go ahead. People have been crying about this fight since it came out. And it gets worse. We bought an item. It opens up a shortcut here. This map we're going to is a lot bigger, but it's kind of open and kind of boring, so just gonna skip it. Just to get it over with. But you remember where we fought the Hydra before, that giant lake?
Mm-hmm.
Next to the waterfall, there's a ladder you can go up, and that's the other way you can go up if you don't want to pay to open this door. But you can do all that stuff whenever you want. There's nothing blocking you. So you don't have to do the Lord Vest or go to Anor Londo to get there. So you can do all that early. It'd just be really tough. Because the area assumes you're at this point in the game when you can do it.
I remember this place. We came down here at one point.
Yep. Now we can open that door because we bought the key. The key's it's not too expensive. But like, there's not really much reason to go to this area early unless you're farming.
Uh-huh.
But even then, it's not efficient farming. But this area we're coming up to is neat. It is land that belongs to a hunting guild. And this hunting guild is special because they're not hollow. These are actual humans. So they have the invasion AIs, which is pretty cool. So they operate differently and are therefore a lot harder to fight. And smarter. But yeah, something cool. You can actually fight humans in this game. They're not just hollows.
Neat.
They still, of course, respawn because they're undead, because everyone is. They're just not fully hollowed out. Ow. Ow.
Ow.
Bitch.
I gorilla the spinner.
Ah! Got real lucky there. Soul arrow all you want, bitch. You're gonna die.
Dead.
You didn't have enough poise, I see.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, these are probably some of the
God damn it.
toughest normal enemies you can find. There's a lot of them, yeah. This area is tough. That's why you don't go here under-leveled. Unless you're really good at Dark Souls PvP. But there is a trick to this area. A way you don't ever have to fight them. Except for the first time. But anyways, you remember that cat spirit we saw that was guarding the dog?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
there
hi.
she is.
Oh, I can talk.
Yep! But anyway, she's gonna ask if you want to join her covenant. And if you join it, then none of the people there will attack you. Also, this is your hint about the legend of Artorias being fake, which is pretty cool to see before the DLC.
'Tis but a fairy tale.
But it is also neat to know now that, yeah, you're the reason that it still went through.
This is an old
Yeah,
ass
she knows
cat.
you want to go to the abyss, but yeah. People warn you not to do that because you'll probably get corrupted. But of course, we are the protagonists, so that don't happen. Well, unless you bring about the Age of Dark, but we're not doing that. That's a whole other complicated set of steps, and it's really annoying to do.
Dark Soul 2. Darker.
I mean, with the way everything works, if there's an Age of Dark, after a while, someone will probably rekindle the fire anyways, so you're just getting an endless cycle anyways. So in theory, any of the games can still happen, no matter what ending you choose. And it's just kind of an endless cycle. Dark Souls 2 sets it up to end the cycle, but then Dark Souls 3 actually ends the cycle, and it's kind of cool how they all link together.
Nice.
Well, if you get the right endings. Of course, in each of the games, you can still just continue the cycle as normal. But because of Dark Souls 3, it kind of ruins Dark Souls 2's ending, and you can kind of glance over it. The lore's weird, but they still go well together enough.
So I think we probably talked about this, probably in the first part actually, but is Elden...
No. Elden Ring is completely separate. Has nothing to do.
Completely
Same
separate.
Thing with Sekiro.
Completely
and
separate.
Bloodborne. They're all separate games. Demon Souls. Demon Souls is also separate.
Completely separate, but incredibly just similar.
Kind of. They have enough differences. I mean, Sekiro and Bloodborne are gonna be the most different from Dark Souls. So yeah, nothing will attack you now. If you attack them, though, the Covenant will be broken and everyone will attack, so don't attack them.
Alright then. Oh! Sonic Boom.
But yeah, now you get a free walk to the boss fight. Yay. Lucky you.
Yay! And then the game is over.
Well, this isn't the end.
Sure it is. Look, it's a big
Yeah.
fancy door.
I suppose. That's a fancier door than what we're going to see at the actual final boss.
Wasn't the final boss kind
Yay.
of like... not
Alright, let's go
strong?
visit the grave of Artorias.
Okay.
Nothing could go wrong. Look at that. It's a big open area. I wonder what this can mean.
And there's a sword. Several swords.
There's a lot of swords. But we only care about that big sword in the center.
Can we wield the big sword? That is bigger than us by like 2 times. Probably even more since it's stuck in the ground. Oh, hey, doggy.
So the wolf got really big.
And
Hi, Sif.
very fuzzy.
Alright, so this cutscene is actually slightly modified, as pointed out after this.
Oh, it's you.
She recognizes you, yep. If you do the DLC, this scene's added. If not, it just cuts after growling she's in house. Basically, she wants to protect you. She doesn't want you going into the abyss to end up with the same fate as Artorias. So, because you're undead, she's just going to keep killing you. She does not want you to go near the abyss and become corrupted. So now you gotta fight her.
Well, alright then.
And thus begins the saddest fight. And also the most annoying fight. Sif is very mobile. She will jump around everywhere and it can be really hard to hit her. She has high dodge. And a big ass sword.
Be nice if, the game, just let you just stay back and Sif wouldn't attack you. If you were
I
like...
wish there was a way you could do this without fighting the dog. Everyone does. But nope. We can't have nice things. This is Dark Souls and you gotta feel something.
It's the only creature that loves us and it wants us to die.
Yep. Well, that's only if you do the DLC. Otherwise, it's just sad because you're fighting a big wolf. And you probably don't want to do that. Another unique thing about this boss, though, is she gets weaker as you fight her. She'll start limping, become less mobile, and do less damage, and become more desperate.
Ow.
Just to hit you in the feels. Normally it starts at around 40%, but for whatever reason it's taking a while to apply in our footage here.
No,
there you go. Yeah, a lot slower.
Don't kill the doggy.
Unfortunately, you have to.
You don't have to beat the game.
I guess that is a choice.
No, the sword disappeared.
Oh, that's what you're stuck up on. We watched this incredibly sad and emotional boss fight, and that's all you can think of. Hi, Artorias. You're down there.
All these swords suck. I want the big one.
You can get his sword. You can't get it that big, but you can get Artorias' sword.
But it's not the same. It's not the same.
It's a bit of a sudden end there, but I thought it'd be fitting to end looking at the moon. So, yeah. I think that's a good shot.
I'm sorry to all the furries.
That's not a furry. That's just a giant dog.
That's someone's type.
I suppose, but like, have you ever seen? There's this video. Have you heard of the channel Professor Lando?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you watch his video on furries?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a level 3 furry. Just an animal. I think Sonic would be like a level 2.
Yeah, probably. Well, I don't know. I don't want to go into this.
No. We got time.
Nope.
We got time.
I'm stopping the recording. Yeah.